I'm Will's Element of Newmark Knight Frank. Today we're having a conversation with Mark Turner of WSFS Bank in Wilmington, Delaware.
So hi, thank you for having me here. My name is Mark Turner and I have the good fortune of being Chairman, President, and CEO of WSFS Bank. We are the oldest and largest bank and trust company that's headquartered in the Delaware Valley. I've worked for the company for 20 years. The company's been around for 185 years and we believe we do wonderful things in our community. My career at WSFS has been a tremendous one, and I will say it started with a decision to want to make a difference. So prior to WSFS, I've been working for a very large local institution and a very good bank. But I came to the conclusion after having worked there for not too long that I could have worked 24/7 or I could have not come in at all, and I'm not sure either would have made a difference. And so in my mid-30s, I wanted to make a difference with where I spent most of my time in life, which is obviously on the job. And had a contact down at WSFS. They were looking for a controller at the time. And they were an interesting situation in that they had nearly failed in the early 90s, and this is 1996. So by 1996, they were off their backs, but kind of still on their knees and still looking for strategic direction, and they had lost a lot of talent. So I identified that as a situation where I could go in and, applying myself, make a difference. I originally actually turned the job down, but then was convinced by the CEO at the time and Chairman Skip Shanehalls, who was my friend, boss, mentor, coach, role model, that he had big plans for the future and that I could be a big part of that. And I was really impressed with both his vision and his integrity, and took the job as controller in 1996, was promoted to CFO in 1998, then was sponsored to go to the Wharton Executive MBA program in 99, and did that from 99 to 2001. In 2001, when I got out of that program, was promoted to Chief Operating Officer. And then soon after that, I had a conversation with the board through Skip about what I wanted my future to be, and I said, I'd like to be CEO one day, and I'd like to be CEO here. I think it's a great organization. I've already invested a lot in it. And he said, okay, let's talk about timing. And I said, I think in 3 years, I will be ready but green. In 7 years, I'll be ready but antsy. In about 5 years, I think I will be ready. And he said, we can work with that. And over the next 5 years, engaged in a lot of different programs and a lot of different stretch projects inside the bank to get me ready to assume the CEO position. And did that in 2007, just in time for the cracks to start to form in the dike of the financial system and the economy. And the first 5 years of my CEO-ship, if you will, were spent kind of dealing with the financial crisis, recession, and regulatory response to that. And it's only really been over the last 5 years that we've been in a nice growth mode, both through acquisition and through organic growth. And then most recently, I was also named chairman of the bank just a couple months ago. So it's been a great ride and a great experience. Today, WSFS is a full-service bank and very robust bank, providing all of the services you'd expect out of a robust financial institution. So we do retail banking, and that's banking for individuals and their families, normally done through branches or now through digital means and through ATMs. We do commercial banking. That's probably the biggest part of our business. So banking to small and medium-sized, usually privately held, many family-owned businesses up to, say, $150 million in revenue, kind of the lifeblood of a community. And then we have two what we call fee-based businesses. One is our wealth management business, which consists actually of 6 different units and subsidiaries where we help other people manage their money, or we act as trustee for their money, so we help administer their money, and also offer private banking services, so kind of valet banking for people of substantial wealth. And some of the names in that division that you may be familiar with are Christiana Trust, or West Asset Management, which is right here in 18th and Market, or Powder Mill Financial, which is a family office located in Wilmington, Delaware, and Cypress Capital Management, which is an asset manager. And the fourth business is our most unique, and that's Cash Connect. And we are the second largest provider of services to non-bank owners of ATMs throughout the country. So about half of the ATMs you'll run across in this country are not owned by banks. They're the small cash dispensing convenience location ones, but they need bank services to make them run. And we are the second largest provider of those services and help 20,000 ATMs throughout the country run well.